They say this is the Olama of voice AI. It clones voices, generates speech, dictates into any app, and talks to agents in voices you actually own. This is Voicebox, and that's what it says right here. It's free and a local alternative to ElevenLabs, and honestly, this was insane. It has around 30,000 stars on GitHub, it runs locally, and in the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you cloning local voice generation and dictation inside an editor. How useful is this for us, and how easy is it to get going in the first place? We're about to find out. Now, Voicebox is an open source local AI voice studio. The simple way to think about it is this. Olama is for local text models. Voicebox is trying to be that for voice. So it's not just text to speech, it does voice cloning, system-wide dictation, creative editing, and it even has stories and timelines, and it connects to AI agents. So this gives us real control and even more privacy. I want to build things without asking how many credits did I just use to test this. Voicebox doesn't ask that because Voicebox runs on our machine, so there's no subscription, there's no character limits. Plus, it brings together cloning, whisper-powered dictation, a multi-track editor, a desktop app, MCP support, and local REST API. So instead of 5 separate tools, you get one desktop app with everything right here. I'm going to do 3 things here in this video. I'm going to clone a voice, I'm going to make it speak, and then I'm going to use dictation inside the editor. After that, I'll show you why the agent integration is actually super sick, or at least we're going to talk about it. If you enjoy coding tools that speed up your workflow, be sure to subscribe. We have videos coming out all the time. All right, now I'm running this on my Mac M4. Here is Voicebox. I already have a voice profile ready, but the flow was really simple. Now you can spin this up with Docker, yes, but I did that and it took nearly 30 minutes to get the containers going. So for this, I opted instead to get the desktop app, which was way faster, and it's honestly really good. I can name the audio here. I can add a description and even tell it how to act with the models. Then I can either record myself speaking or upload a short file for it to analyze, while also dropping in the transcription of that audio. Now I'll type a line that I would actually want to use. So maybe as a developer, this gives me complete control over voice AI without cloud costs and all that privacy stuff. I'll choose my voice profile. I can choose the model I want and hit generate. Now, the first run of this is going to have to download the model, so it might actually take some time. But after all that, and we run it, we get waveforms. Let's take a listen.
As a developer, this gives me complete control over voice AI without cloud costs and all that privacy stuff.
That audio was generated locally from my machine, and I cloned my own voice. There was no browser tab, I didn't need API keys, but here's the part that feels like this is a real workflow, the system-wide dictation. I could hit a global hotkey, and I could say whatever I'm thinking in the moment. If you like finding coding tools and tricks like this, check out our channel. Now it lands directly inside my editor. So, I mean, that was pretty useful for notes, comments, or anything like that. But all these little moments where talking is actually faster than typing, that's huge. This is not only for you talking to the computer, your agents could actually talk back now. Claude Code, Cursor, or your own local agent can trigger speech through Voicebox instead of only just dumping it into your terminal. We're already getting feedback from our AIs. Why not have it speak to us? Now, let's compare this with tools we already know. For obvious reasons, right, we have ElevenLabs. ElevenLabs is great, bravo. I've done comparisons on that before. It's hosted, we know the quality is amazing, but then again, right, it's cloud-based, it's subscription-driven, so we're paying for that. We're putting our stuff up in the cloud. Voicebox is the complete opposite of that. Why? Well, it's local, it's free, it's unlimited. We control all that data going into it. ElevenLabs may still win if you're using it all day, but I think I'll be keeping Voicebox as I loved how easy it was, and honestly, it sounds really decent too. For us devs, the best tool is not always the one with the prettiest output. We don't actually care about that a lot of the time. Sometimes it's the one you can actually control. Then there's the whole open source side. You could already use tools like Piper, Whisper, and a bunch of separate scripts. But again, the key thing there, guys, is they're all separate, right? We have one tool for transcription, one for cloning, one for TTS, one for UI, all this stuff that we're really just smushing together. Voicebox packages the whole workflow into one studio app. Input, output, editing, profiles, dictation, agent integration, and heck, you could also use the MCP server. Like I said, that means Claude or Cursor can call Voicebox like a tool. Instead of your agent only replying with text, it now speaks back to you. But do you want to hear yourself speak back to you? I don't know, maybe change the voice for that. But imagine your coding agent saying, build failed, 3 test modules broke the auth module. That sounds not real until you realize how many times a day you're already getting feedback from your tools. Voicebox just gives those updates an actual voice. So why did I like this one so much compared to others? Well, okay, privacy and cost. Honestly, those are the really big wins, at least for me. Those are easy wins. For voice samples, audio, internal content, or anything really sensitive, local first is what we want. It's great. Then is the agent integration, which I didn't put into the full test here, but devs are already talking about it as they're integrating it into Claude Code, Cursor. Voicebox gives those systems a voice layer without needing a hosted speech provider. The workflow was pretty neat. I like that it's all in a UI that we can control. It's really easy. And if you're on Apple Silicon, especially, local performance is one of the reasons that this felt so good. But here's the thing to keep in mind with all of this. It dropped this year. It's still early, so there's going to be problems. Some users are going to hit rough spots if you're on Windows, especially around GPU detection, model setup, and exports. If this happens, just restart the app. I had the issue on my Mac. Restarting it fixes this. Long-form consistency can also still fall behind ElevenLabs. And emotion control, it is improving, but that depends on the model you choose. If you choose Chatterbox TTS Turbo, we then have those emotions built in. So, should you install Voicebox? Honestly, it was super easy. It's absolutely worth trying because it takes away a lot of that friction that we have from workflows that we're just really piecing together. The main value is not just voice quality, it's really the control that we're given here. It's control over data, control over costs, over integration. That's why this all really matters. Now, getting started was dead simple. A monkey could do it. Go to Voicebox website or GitHub releases, download the installer for your platform, launch the app, and then pull the local models that you need. But the whole core idea here is really strong, and it's already useful enough to actually install. If you enjoy coding tools like this, be sure to subscribe to the Better Stack channel. We'll see you in another video.